Nigerian police officer in Kaduna threatens reprisal attack on Southerners in the north over Edo killing.
Hello, welcome to this channel. There is this video I came across and I would like us to watch it together. But before we do that, please, if you have not subscribed to this channel, please go ahead and do that. Click on the subscribe button and turn on your notification bell to keep being part of this. Then as you watch, do not forget to react and also drop your comments in the comment section.
Good afternoon everyone, thanks for joining me in this video. Today is Wednesday, April 2nd, 2025. Nigerian police officer in Kaduna threatens reprisal attack on Southerners in the north over Edo killing. There is no doubt that the most talked about killing is the Uromi 16. Okay? Despite the religious killing that took place in Jos on the eve of Christmas, nobody talks about it. By the way, the governor traveled to see Tinubu on Christmas Day when his people were bleeding. Other presidents for other countries were tweeting. The governor was in Lagos with Tinubu drinking champagne. So that is the kind of country you people are. All right. Now, this Nigerian police officer is from the north. He's serving in Kaduna State. Okay. He is now threatening a reprisal attack on the Southerners. This is a supposed Nigerian police. That is to confirm when T.Y. Danjuma will tell you that Nigerian police and military are colluding with the armed bandits to commit ethnic cleansing against the people. How could a police officer threaten to kill Southerners because of what happened in Irobi? However, his own people have been in the south, kidnapping, killing, doing all sorts of things against the people. Anyway, it is time for people to begin to give everyone the measure they bring. If you bring peace, we give you peace. If you bring violence, we give you violence. This is not the time for let God judge. We judge, and after we judge, God will also judge. So there is no time for us to continue to be a peacemaker. When your enemy want to kill you, they don't want your peace. So whether these people denounced the attacks going on in the south, whether they said that they are disassociating with the bandits, that they are spoiling their image. I spoke to a friend who is a Muslim yesterday. What he told me was all these Fulani bandits, they are just spoiling the image of Islam. They are just spoiling the name of the North, that they disassociate with them. I said that is not a bad thing. Every good conscious person would like to disassociate from the bad things, but the question remains, who are their sponsors? Who is backing them up? You see this Nigerian police that is talking rubbish on the social media. If, for example, now they bring on his table that his people are kidnapping in the south, that look at their crimes and they hand them over to him, immediately he will let them go. That is the kind of compromises you see in Nigeria that is making us to say everything that Nigeria can never be one and shouldn't have been one right from time. Okay, because anytime this story or this idea of separation of Nigeria comes, people used to think that what do you mean? What of people who have houses in the north? What about people who have houses in the west? What about your brothers who have houses in US? It's US Nigeria. What about people who have houses in London? It's London Nigeria. Nigeria has created more enemies for people. You see the way Nigeria live with Cameroon, Cotonou, Ghana, they go to Gambia, everybody will live in peace and they are happy coming to Nigeria as well. That is how we are supposed to be. If you are from Arewa, you are going to Duduwa Republic, you should be happy going there. If you are from Biafra, you are going to Arewa Republic, you should be happy going there. And when you get there, you obey their rules. While you are coming to our country, you will obey our rules. That is how it's supposed to be. You know, we started talking about the issue of killing until everybody now wakes up. It is already too late. Before people will come to realize what we are talking about the separation of Nigeria, it will be very, very late. And that time people will be begging, please, oh, we need to separate. Oh, it will be too late. But now you don't have the reason to think that. But I promise you, with the trend of what is going on, people will beg for this country to separate. And that time it will be too late. So that is just what I think that will happen. Okay, mark it, save it, and time will come, you will reference it. Now, police officer from Kaduna State, Hadaina Hussaini Dan Taki, has threatened reprisal attack on Southerners living in the northern Nigeria. Dan Taki's comment came in response to the killing of 16 Northerners in Uromi, Edo State. Meanwhile, On Tuesday, Dantaki, through a Facebook post, swore in the name of God, declaring that Northerners in the North must take action against the Southerners. Now, when does this issue become the issue of the North and the South? You see, the first thing they did when this thing happened was to say that the Igbo settlers in Uromi, they saw that the narrative didn't sell. They said Uromi is an Igbo land. They saw that the narrative did not sell before they said Southerners. So if you are Yoruba, you are Edo, you are Icho, you are this, you are that, you are Igbo, you are in the North, they will start attacking you. Before they were saying that any Christian in the North, they are going to attack them. But when they discovered now that even people who joined in that mob action were Muslims, so the narrative did not sell. The narrative now hits a roadblock. And what they are saying now, the whole Southerners. Let me see how far this narrative will still sell. But nobody, at this point in time, nobody is afraid of anything. Because what you are afraid of is already at your doorstep. Your people are being killed. Your people are being kidnapped. So what is the essence of any threat? Bring it on. Okay, people are ready. Bring it on. Now, he further warned that Southerners had forgotten their families were living in the North, vowing that within 1 week, the Southerners shall see a result. Okay, that is within 1 week, right? The post quickly attracted widespread condemnation from social media users, many of whom called out Dantaki for inflaming ethnic tensions, especially given his public position as a police officer. Many expressed concerns that his action could further exacerbate division, with some heighten his police uniform in controversial posts. But the issue we refuse to understand in all this controversy is that the theory of tribalism is a theory that will always make people to fall back from where they are coming from. If you get to US or London, it is very hard for you to see Nigerian meetings, or Germany or Italy. What you see is the Edo meeting, the Igbo meeting, the Ijo meeting, the Hausa meeting. No, I have never seen Hausa meeting because Hausa people don't normally come to Western countries. The Yoruba meeting, different cultures. Do you know why? Because if you see someone now, you say, oh bros, how are you? I'm fine. Where are you from? I'm in Nigeria. Nigeria? Okay. Which part? Theories of tribalism. Everybody must fall back to where they are coming from. Because Nigeria is a pseudo country. It's a pseudo country. If you like, you understand it. If you don't like, don't understand it. Then maybe they will ask you, oh, I am from Yoruba. They will even try to know where in Yoruba land, which state. After which state, oh, okay. If the person still knows that, they will go back to ask you which family. So everybody always fall back. So the police officer is just responding to the theories of tribalism that he must fight for his nation, our nation. It is well. Now, in response to the criticism, he blocked his page, limiting users' ability to view his posts and comments. Meanwhile, on Wednesday, Moyiwa Adejobi, the first public relations officer, FPRO, responded on X to the situation. The police spokesperson stated, noted for necessary action. Thanks. Sahara reporters on Tuesday reported that a man from northern Nigeria issued a 48-hour ultimatum to President Bola Tinubu and Edo State Governor Monday Okpebolo, demanding swift action to identify and apprehend those responsible for the killing of 16 Northerners in Uromi, Edo State. Okay, these people talk sometimes. You just come out online to talk rubbish. Which one is giving a president ultimatum to identify? Leave them to do what they want to do. When the investigation is concluded, they will know. Anyway, Nigeria system of investigation, as we know, is so poor, compromise, okay? And it is also to the favor of the highest bidder, okay? But let's see what the end will be. But who is fishing out people who are killing in the south? The Fulani terrorists who are everywhere. Who is fishing them out? That is the reason why we have that mob action, because where there is no injustice, jungle justice is inevitable. In a video seen by Sahara reporters on Tuesday, he had threatened that failure to do so would lead to retaliatory attacks against Southerners residing in the north. And it's a promise. It's a promise that if any attack happens to anybody from the north, who are from the south living in the north, because of this Edo killing, let them know that more people, more Northerners are in the south, and they will face the same thing. As I said before, this one is anything someone brings, you give them back. this is not the time for peace. There is time for peace. There is time for war. Okay? So, according to the DSS chief, he says the community should mobilize to deal with terrorists. If somebody come to your community, you people should deal with them, kill them, do everything against terrorists. Okay? That was what DSS chief said yesterday. So I'm quoting him. He said that people from Tafawa Balewa local government, people from, there are two places he mentioned in the north. When Boko Haram comes, they kill the whole Boko Haram. That was how Boko Haram stopped coming. So there is a language they understand. The language is, if they come to your village, kill them. That was what the DSS chief was saying yesterday. In a 3 minutes 30-second video obtained by Sahara reporters, the unidentified man had expressed his concern over the killing, citing that Northerners will not remain patient in the face of such attack. All right, the article continues. Okay, so he had implied that any reprisals in the north should be blamed on the Southerners. So let me stop this article here. But what we are saying is that all this issue is happening because there was a problem. The problem was the government is colluding with the armed bandits, and that is it. That is why they are not serving the justice. So since there is no justice, we now resorted to jungle justice, and that is where we are today. Nobody should blame anybody. If you are terrorists, you are planning to go to south, you are from the north, you will meet your death. There is no mercy any longer. No more mercy. Okay, even though you are in the north, you see terrorists, Boko Haram, all those things. When you see them, eliminate them. The DSS chief told you that they can't protect all of you. You should mobilize and deal with terrorists. Mark the word, I'm only talking about people who are there to take your own life. Don't sit and fold your hand and allow people to take your life. Life is one. When they have done that, tomorrow they can even repent. They become a good people. They become good people. Why you yourself? It's already gone. So what I'm trying to say in essence is that everybody, it is time. That thing you are afraid of before, it is time. Okay? Face your fear. And at the end, victory will become yours.
Thank you for watching this video. Please leave your contribution in the comment section and also do well to subscribe. I'll see you in my next video.